Remakes, remasters, reboots, in some of the stories, movies, games, books, whatever you want to call it and classify it with, anime is no stranger to these ideas. Just take a look at some of the anime that fall under this little umbrella from the past year. There was the Shaman King remake, and from what I read about it and what I watched, it wasn't a bad remake, but I feel like it definitely did not hit some of the impactful scenes when it really mattered. 180 back, and today I want to touch on a topic I've been seeing as I look through all the anime that are to come out either in the next season or still even in the to be announced stage. When I was digging into just absolutely feasting, getting hyped on the shows to come out, my eyes jetted over to a title of a manga I read a very long time ago, and the sole reason why I am so heavily into the style of Japan during the late 70s and 80s, all the while having made future funk, city pop, J-funk, one of my absolute favorite music genres. Just so much good music, such classic vibes can be brought from this genre. I love it. Urusei Yatsura, and if you know what Yatsura already is, then you might know what I'm about to mention, but if you don't know what Yatsura is, let me give you a quick rundown. Urusei Yatsura originally released during 1978 and was originally made by the very talented and well-known mangaka Rumiko Takahashi, who has a very recognizable bubbly art style like it was ripped right out of the 70s and 80s. And if you don't know who she is, you've been living under 6 layers of boulders for years. I mean, how do you not know? Rumiko has made some amazing, absolutely classic work like Renma Half, Mermaid Saga, and you know, the legendary manga and anime Inuyasha. Absolute childhood maker. Yatsura's story is about Luma, an alien girl who comes down to Earth after her alien society has picked one human at random to be a part of the alien game of tag. Atura, the unlucky man who is selected by the aliens, must touch Luma's horns within 10 days or the Earth will face destruction. Alongside this pressure, Atura is already in a promise to marry Shinobu, but after winning and catching Luma in his arms, he declares that he can now get married, meaning that for Shinobu, Luma misunderstands and accepts his unintentional proposal and becomes Atura's new wife. As a classic slice of life rom-com has begun, and as of 2022, for the fall anime season that will come out later this year, Urusei Yatsura is going to make a comeback with a remake animated anime by David Production. You know, the people that animated As great as this sounds, seeing pure classic anime make a comeback, think about how it can get the representation it deserves with new anime fans being able to witness something amazing from the older anime eras. In your mind, that sounds like a great thing, right? What if this great thing was to happen more and more, then it becomes just a new staple in what you love? You'd get sick of it. As I was searching in the to be announced anime, I saw a name I never thought I would see again, unless I was doing a classic nostalgia rewatch. Trigun is getting a new retelling of Vash's story in a semi 3D style, as it's being animated by Studio Orange, the studio that was able to bring Beastars to life. So the animation, there is hope for it, that it won't look like most CGI 3D anime. But I mean, a new Trigun remake? Seeing Yatsura in Trigun and the new Akira manga adaptation, there was also 2 new Fooly Cooly anime attached to it as well. And if you don't know this, OG Fooly Cooly is one of my all-time favorite anime. Second season wasn't bad, but nothing can hold up to the first installment of Fooly Cooly. With all these amazing anime titles in my hand, I looked at it all and I just thought, why do we need these? Honestly. If you look at the past few years of movies coming out, not anime movies, just live action normal movies, I can't really pinpoint when it happened. I would say maybe around 2017, 2018. Movies just started being remakes or reimagining of stories or past movies. And it got really stale. I have not seen a big movie, a big hyped up movie in a decent amount of time. Honestly, I don't really watch, live action movies too much anymore. But just because I have seen a trailer online of these supposed hyped up movies, and I immediately go, this was already made. This was made. This was recent. And I'm starting to see it in anime with these shows. And obviously there is the whole isekai genre thing, but I took a step back and I looked at it all. Manga, anime, god-awful live actions, horrible dubs. I've fallen in love with it all over again in the strangest shows and mangas, or just by laughing my ass off with pure bad dubbing in live action. Their love can be found in just such the tiniest cracks, but that might all be buried deeper underneath mid-core shows or remakes that might end up ruining amazing stories or character growth. Hell, if you look at manga, amazing art that would make you cry just by how beautiful a scenery can be, the raw emotions you can see in the lines may never be seen because there was a bad adaptation. That scares me. We might lose original stories because companies turn to the idea of, let's get people to watch our shows by making nostalgia bait. But by original stories, I don't mean like the company making something original. I mean like some manga that haven't been able to see the light of animation. You know, stories like Dead Demons Destruction or Great Teacher Onozuka. Maybe, I know there was an anime for Onozuka, but it definitely, I don't know. Onozuka is just, I feel like this could be the one example that could use a remake, but now I'm just kind of predicting myself. But 20th Century Boys, so amazing. I hope anime doesn't go the way of modern movies and we do get more originality over nostalgia quantity. Yeah, that's really how I've been feeling about some of the new anime that could possibly come out and where anime could be going. I really hope it's not a new downfall of anime, just seeing remakes, remasters, you know, reboots, stuff like that, because it would be sad, because there are some amazing anime that deserve adaptations of, you know, so people can actually see them and maybe go and read the manga. As always, thank you all for watching. I've been having an absolute blast doing these videos, like I say all the time, and I'm not gonna go on another tangent of, oh, it was so fun, it's so amazing to do, because I've been doing that a lot recently. Wanted to let you guys know that I just absolutely love doing this stuff, being able to talk about the shows and the way that I feel about some of the stuff that is to come out. Thank you for watching. Hit the like, bell, subscribe so I can keep doing this amazing stuff, and I'll see you all later. Bye.